Hello. Hi, Charlene. How are you today? I am not too bad. Yesterday was I was a little sore yesterday, more than usual. But other than that, not too bad. A little nervous, seeing it's the first live. I'm just waiting to see more people show up. I know of one at least that's going to be coming, but it's still early. Oh, good, good. I get my COVID shot next week on Wednesday for my first shot. Hello, Kitty Mom. Welcome. I know I don't know how to give more notice on YouTube. I did what I could on my end, but unfortunately, that's the way that YouTube is sometimes, I guess. No, I guess YouTube does what it wants to. We just have to put up with it and work our way around it, whatever we can do. Oh, thanks, Charlene. Yes, thumbs up would be great. So what's everybody been doing? I've been working on my corner to corner lap blanket, which I can show you. This is the first time that I've done a blanket this way. Let's get the right end here. It is getting quite large. Oops, move my chair out of the way. So where am I here? That's the bottom. Okay, so here it is. I'm now working across this way so that these two ends come up. Finishing up a cowl. That's nice. I've also made a couple of necklaces with some beads. This was my first one. Hello, Sparkles Hope Chest. This was my second one. Oh, thanks, Charlene. Excuse me while I take a drink. My mouth is dry. So I'm alone here. My husband had to go to Calgary for another eye appointment, and then we have to go again next month. So, but I picked this day because I was going to be alone, so no interruptions at least. Also, too, I wanted to show you when I was on Lisa Lovebird's Spotlight, someone asked about speckled yarn. I did find some. It's not really speckled, it's more blotches. So more of a variegated. Yes, I like Tracy from Tracy's Loops and Treasures, and I tried to find something similar to what she makes for necklaces. And I combined I combined one pattern with adjusting it to make my own. And I want to make some earrings using the beads as well. So. And I'm planning on dyeing some more yarn. I've been trying to dye some more yarn this week and last week, but it looks like maybe tomorrow I'll be able to do that. Hi, Elise. Welcome. Hello, Lisa, with your blue heart. Sorry, no blue today, purple. I do have blue on my blanket. Did you see my blanket? Oh, whereabouts in Ontario are you, Elise? I'm in Alberta. I grew up in Ontario. My daughter lives in Toronto, and I grew up not far from there. No, that other P word, no. So what I've been doing is, I have a basket here. What I do is I put some yarn in from off of my stash, and then I've used that to make my lap blanket. And it has lots of blue in it, Lisa. Charlene, are you in the live chat? Just click out the X and go back where you have hit the thumbs up and click on live chat and come back. It'll take you back into the chat. Yes, lots of blue. Oh, good, good. Welcome back, Charlene. So I do have another live scheduled for the 2nd of May. So hopefully you can come back and watch me. I think I scheduled it for about the same time. Yes, Lisa loves blue, all sorts of blues. Purple's been my favorite color ever since before I could pronounce it. No, I just did it this afternoon. I just scheduled it this afternoon, not that long ago, probably about an hour or so. And I don't know how to I can't even see if they're scheduled or not, like to for notification. Oh, you only like royal blue and sapphire. I did not know that. I thought you liked all blues. Green and red tonals. I like green. My favorite is purple, but I like green. I showed this one. This was supposed to be green and red, but it's green and pink. And I have a coral color. I don't think I showed this one. It's not pink, Lisa, it's coral. And you can see I have a lot more of that same yarn up there. Purple. That's funny. Purple. Well, everybody has their own idea of what pink is. Yes, I do dye yarn. I started dyeing yarn in 2017, and then I had a little break, well, a large break in between. I started again 2019, started to dye yarn again. So just about COVID time. Yes, I have quite a bit now. So I do have greens. And some blue. I like dyeing yarn. It's can become a habit. I plan on selling some of my hand-dyed yarn. My daughter's helping me set up a website. So once we get that set up, then I'll be selling it on there. And my husband, his eyes are much better. He still has the one procedure to get done on the other eye. This one was the worst eye that he had done 2 weeks ago. And so it's just a follow-up on that. And then he goes back for the better eye. And all they do is laser a little hole in there. Because he had another lens implanted. So what they do is they laser a little hole, and it clears up some of the cloudiness that he has. So, and I do have something in the works that is kind of hush hush. That will be coming out soon, so you can watch for that. Haven't really been doing much other than crocheting on my lap blanket. And like I said, a couple of necklaces that I've made. I'm in search for some more beads now. No, my husband's not diabetic. Neither one of us are diabetic. It started off, it was, he had cataracts, and it was just a side effect from the cataract surgery. So you can see it's bright and sunny. I'm sitting in front of the window. It's a little cool though. Yesterday or the day before, it was like 18 degrees here, and then it cooled off. So does anybody else have anything special going on? I have some yarn coming from Turkey, but I haven't finalized that one yet. So I'm still trying to get that finalized so I can get the yarn on its way. So then I'll have more yarn to dye. Charlene, cataracts, a lot of people don't even realize that they have the cataracts, but don't wait too long to get it fixed. My mom waited too long for hers, and she has problems now. A duvet, ooh. Cataracts can affect people pretty much of any age. That, it is considered an old person's affliction, but um, younger people are now getting them. And I guess you're only as old as you feel. Sometimes we feel pretty old, but as long as we still get up in the morning, we're doing okay. Hello, Diana. Welcome. There you go, Charlene. You never know. It can affect pretty much anybody. I guess if it's in your genes, the possibility is there. I guess you can tell I'm kind of nervous. I'm not used to just being the one doing all the talking, but I'm sure that'll get better once we get this first one out of the way. Then it'll all become almost second nature, I guess. Well, I was in my, I think I was in my 30s one time when I went to see the eye doctor, and he told me that I was a good candidate at that time to have cataracts. So I've been lucky so far. Well, thanks, Kitty Mom. It's I'm the same way when it comes to interviews. Like for jobs, I was never a good person for an interview. I don't know if I got anything else I can show you. Oh, does anybody still do these? The old-fashioned looms? I see a lot of people are into the electric ones. The hand cranked ones. I've had those. It's a set of 3 or possibly 4 different sizes, and I've had them for a long time now, and I don't even know how, if they work up nice. I guess I have to sit down one day and give it a try. I started off with, I think they call them the French looms. So it's a spool, and it's got the hole in the middle and the little nails on the top, and it makes a coil. And I guess they've come back. I do see them in the craft stores now. My sister has an electric knitting machine, and she used that for a bit, and then she prefers to knit by hand. Dark tonals. I actually have a gunmetal dye that I'm waiting to try. It is a dark blue, supposedly. So I could give that a try. And I'd like to do some browns. Yes, the looms are expensive. I debated on whether to get one at one point, but the cost I couldn't really justify it, because how much am I going to use it? Hi Gina, you're not late. I'm still here. And so are our viewers, our subbies. Hi Jill. How are you doing? Yes, I do have some blues that I can dye. I have brilliant blue, the gunmetal, and I also have sapphire blue. And I have turquoise. So it'll be interesting to see how that turns out. I think in the summertime too, I'd like to try the solar hand dyeing, where you put it out in the sun. So I'd like to give that a try. Oh, Lisa, I seen some ladybird charms today. I was checking on, they have some on Wish. They have lots of them on Wish. The only thing is you don't get that many for what you have to pay to get it to ship to you. I was looking for some charms for stitch markers. So I have some here, but I don't have that many. I think I have the dragonflies lurking and working. That's okay, Jill. Did I miss somebody? Pat, Penny, and Heidi. If I missed you, hello and welcome. Oh, Kitty Mom is Penny. Okay. I can remember that. My sister's name is Penny. Oh, good. Good. I'm interested in that. Looking forward to it, Jill. Pat, I thought Sparkles was Pat from watching Lisa's lives. Yes, I have a pattern that I've got downloaded, so I just got to wait on that for a bit. And I'd like to do something with this. My daughter sent me these for Christmas last year or the year before. No, not this past Christmas, the year before that. The only thing is I haven't found a pattern that would that I think would work with that yarn. So is anyone else doing the Scorched Earth challenge? And how are you doing? I used up like 1,500 yards for the first month that I was doing it. That's on this blanket. And of course now I have some yarn that had no labels on. So what is it? It was an idea from Dana at Wonderless Crochet, where you either use up your stash, sell it, give it away, donate it, use it, so that you have less waste, I guess, or less yarn. Runs from March 1st of 2021 to March 1st, 2022. So some of us that are doing it have uploaded videos showing what we want to use up, what we want to use for the Scorched Earth, and then we do updated videos for our progress. Got something in my chat there I can't see. Well, Jill, it only involves the yarn that you already had from before March 1st. So and it looks like I have lots. I do have accumulated for my retirement. So once you're not working anymore and you're collecting pension, you only get so much a month. So can't spend like you used to. Charlene crochets. She's trying to learn how to knit. I learned how to knit when I was about 9 or 10. My grandmother taught me. She was left-handed, I'm right-handed, and she wanted to teach us and show us how to do it. And it's like we couldn't figure out. So she said, "Here," she got frustrated. She said, "Here, sit in front and do what I do." So that's how we learned how to knit. It's very easy to end up buying more yarn. I know my husband says, "I thought you were going to use what you have." Well, I am using what I have, but if I have a special project in mind and I don't have the yarn, then I try to find it. I was surprised that that's how I learned. I never thought it would work, but sitting across from her and doing what we saw worked out a lot better than sitting beside her and trying to get it. And my grandmother got more frustrated than we did. I So where do I get my yarn for dyeing? I ordered some from Turkey from the Iplik Outlet. He does have a Etsy store, and I can put that link in the description box after the video, after the live is done. I did order some from there. I did have some, which I showed, straight wool. I did have some of this. I actually purchased this at secondhand store, and it was like huge. So I've used quite a bit. It is double strand. No, it's 3 strands, but it is quite thin. So I used that. I also try to, if I'm going to buy yarn, I try to buy lighter colors so that I can easily dye over. And my sister taught me how to crochet. She learned from a friend that's in high school. And so she taught myself and my older sister how to crochet, but all we knew how to do was start the chain and do granny stitch. And so we just knew how to do granny square, and that's all we did. We did granny squares, and we're like, Penny, how do we finish this off? So she had to go back to her friend and find out how to finish it, because she only knew how to start it and keep going. So we did it as big as we wanted, and that's all we made, granny square afghans for quite a long time. Yes, 7 hours ahead. Okay, good night, Lisa. Have a nice sleep. Thanks for coming. Actually, I went to bed early last night, and felt pretty good when I got up this morning. The last few mornings, I've felt like a truck run me over, even though I slept. But well, that's interesting way, Charlene. I did pick up a couple of these. They're both the same. Oops. Try to get rid of the glare. They're Easter egg dyeing kits. I'm going to use those to dye some yarn. So interesting to see how that turns out. Oh, it's quite warm here. Whew. Excuse me a minute. I'm going to go turn the air conditioning on. You can talk amongst yourselves as you've been doing. There. I seen, oops, sorry. I seen Rebecca from Chemnitz use some of those kits to dye yarn. So and I also have some Crystal Light drink mix to dye yarn as well. Wish we had Kool-Aid here, but we don't. We used to have it many years ago, and I don't know why they took them off the market here. No, at least I can't get Kool-Aid here. And to order it from Amazon, it costs an arm and a leg. So the closest I can get is the Crystal Light powdered mix. No, that would be nice, Gina. Yeah, a lot of things that we used to get years ago we can't get anymore. I think, Charlene, that to people, it's like other vaccines, that if it's in your system already, it will probably come out faster, and it's not that you're not getting the COVID from the vaccine itself. I think those people already had it in their system. A lot of people say that when they get the flu shot, that the flu shot gave them the flu, and it was because they already had the flu in their system, just that they didn't have enough symptoms to notice it until after they got their shots. Thanks for coming, Kitty Mom. Have a nice day. It's mid-afternoon here, so still have plenty of day left to do stuff. So if anybody doesn't have any more questions, I'm going to actually cut my live short. It depends on the yarn will only take up so much of the dye. Once it's saturated with the dye, it won't get darker unless you add more dye to your if you're doing it in a water bath, then soak it some more. Yes, Jill. There's also 10 crochet hook questions going around too that I tagged a couple of people. I wonder what they'll come up with next. What other 10 questions we can do. Thanks for coming, Jill. Have a good day. I do have some, Gina, I have some yarn that came from Knit Crate that I'll probably be putting those up. And cotton yarns. And of course some acrylics, because some people are allergic to wool. So, and cotton blends. I do have only one that's a bulky weight. The rest are like 3s and 4s and 2s, sport weight. I like sport weight. So the weights, it all depends on what I can get hold of. And right now it's pretty much 4 weight, 3, and a sport weight. And the colors that I am trying to increase my inventory on the colors of dyes. I also have black, jet black. I haven't used that yet, so I'm interested to see how that turns out. I think what I'm going to do with that though is try to do a speckling effect with the black. You already have my address. You can mail the Kool-Aid anytime, Charlene. Any color of Kool-Aid, any color. I'm not picky. I'll take what I can get, and thank you in advance. Do your tag. Charlene, take your time. Do it when you're feeling up to it. What I did was I wrote down the questions, and then I did my figured out my answers, and then did my video. Avocados. That'd be interesting to see. I also have coffee on my list to see how that works out to dye. I think though I might have to get instant coffee. I could probably use the instant coffee and use that like for speckling or some that type of effect. And I live in a condo, so I can't collect dandelions to see it and use that, because that'll work too. Then I'll have to get some larger jars for doing the solar dyeing. Pickle jars will work good, but I mean, you want a fair size jar. So my next adventure is going to be using the microwave for my dyeing. So tomorrow, when my husband's at work. Charlene, I'll message you after later today. And then we can talk. Or tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow we can Skype, Charlene. We can pick a time and we can Skype like last time. Thanks for coming, Diana. You have a good day too. Appreciate you showing up. Oh, I did want to show you something. I'll be back in a second. I did want to, somebody ask how the row counters work. So you have big beads and you have small beads. Okay. So each time you finish a row, you move the bead. Okay. And then put this down here. So you have 3 there. So when you finish, I think there should be 9 here, 9 beads. Once you've reached the 9, the next one would be 10. So you'd move that. And then you would start over again. So now you'd have 10, you'd have 11, 12, 13. So that's how those bead counters work. Yes, I'm at 49 minutes. Surprising. Well, it'd be a lot less if you take out the spaces in between where I haven't said anything. Thanks, Elise, for the thumbs up. Hi, Majori. Hello, welcome. I haven't seen your name before. Hopefully you come and you stay and enjoy my channel. I have some crocheting, some knitting, and so, of course, yarn dyeing on there. And so far I've uploaded 25 videos. So since middle of January. I'm surprised myself. I have over 100 subscribers. but I did have some subscribers before I actually started doing content. So what I plan on doing is on my next video that I put out, I am going to put that as a giveaway video. You will have to watch my other videos to see what you need to put in your comment. That way, like, I know some people just see giveaway and they don't care about anything else. I like to hope that I hope that you enjoy what you're seeing in what I put out. If you have any suggestions, you can leave them in the comment sections. My email address is there. You can always send me an email. I add my email to all my description boxes. So you can send me off an email. I check those every day, and I check more than once. So that, because I'm not working, so my fiber craft is my work now, but it's not work because I enjoy it. So, but it's more than a hobby. I'm not having my shot until next week, Charlene. But if you're having yours, then we can wait and pick out a date that works for both of us. No, it is kind of nerving to do your first live. I wasn't sure if what I had to do once I scheduled it, and I didn't know if it was going to start right away or if I had to click on something. So it is a learning curve. But I have special dates that I plan on doing lives. They do have meaning to me. 22nd is my daughter's birthday. The 2nd was my other daughter's birthday. She passed away in 2016. So that's why I scheduled my next live for the 2nd. And the 21st is my birthday. So those are 3 days that I picked for doing live. So whenever I do a live, it would fall on one of those dates of the month. So getting back to my giveaway for my 100th subscriber. Like I said, I did have subscribers before I started putting content out. So my plan is, once I have that number extra, so that I actually have 100 subscribers to my channel, then I will be doing a giveaway. I'm not sure if it's going to be a mystery giveaway or not, but I will let you know towards the end of the video, whichever video it is, what you need to go back and edit onto your comments on the next video that I put out. So I will put, not including this live video, so I will do another video. Today's Thursday, either tomorrow, Friday, or Monday. And so let's say I'll do it Monday. So whatever video I put out Monday, check the description box. Make sure you watch it and put your comment, because I will be using the random comment picker. And of course, if you don't leave a comment, then you can't win. I do plan on selling the bead counter, the row counters with the beads on them as well. And I do have stitch markers that I made, or progress keepers. Let's see if I can find one. Oh. I have this one here. I haven't decided what's going to be in my giveaway. More than likely, it probably will include something along the lines of a hand-dyed yarn. This is a green. I don't. Oh, there we go. Green one. And a lighter blue. Excuse my shakiness. So right now I only have the, oh, there's a couple more. Oh, that's backwards. These little dragonflies have little color piece in them. Yeah, I only have the dragonfly charms to put on the stitch markers. There is another row counter blue one. Oops. Oh, this one's a little different. So it has a key ring and it also has a lobster claw. So you can hook it on your bag or your project bag or you somewhere close. No, my birthday is in December. But like I said, I picked those 3 days. So it'll either be on the 2nd, 21st, or 22nd of any given month. Okay. I will email you my address, Gina. No problem there. And thanks a lot for the Kool-Aid. Some of my videos have my address in the description box. There are a few that don't have the address on there. I live in a condo, so it is a secured building, so there's no problem with putting out my address on there. Trying to think if I have any other questions or things that like I said, I do have something in the works that so you can watch for that video. Plan on dyeing yarn either tomorrow or on Monday or Tuesday. I try to do it when my husband's not home, because I'd need the kitchen, and our kitchen and living room is pretty much open. So, and he's in and out. So when he goes out to the smoking room, which is out on our balcony. So I try to do it when he's not home to interrupt. Okay, so actually I'm just past the hour. If nobody else has any other questions they'd like answered, I will sign off and thank you all for coming. And please make sure that keep an eye out for my yarn dyeing video that I put out, and my giveaway video. That will be the giveaway video, but not really the giveaway video. It will be once I've reached the 100 actual subscribers, and let you know what you need to amend your comment, and then I will let you know also too at that time when I will be drawing for that giveaway. Thanks, Gina, for your help here. Appreciate it. And thanks for coming. Elise, I will put it in the description box. Hopefully on this video for the replay. If not, I will put it on my next video in the description box. You can also go into one of my videos and just leave a comment asking for that address or that place, and I will either write it in a reply, or I will add it to the description box in that video that you ask. And then I will let you know that I put it in the description box, okay? And thanks for coming, appreciate it. Okay, everyone, thanks for coming. I really appreciate it, and hope to see you and your comments on my next video, whenever that is, which will be coming shortly. Yes, the next video, next live will be a lot easier. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make some little points, like point notes for myself, so that I do have a conversation to fill in when there's no questions. And it is quite a thing to be doing. I never thought I would be doing any of this years ago. And I have the support of my husband and my daughter in Toronto, who's helping me. She actually did my business cards for me, which are coming in the mail soon. And I just had a little bit of input on that, and she went from there. So that was nice. And she's also helping with the website. So I'll be glad to let you know when that's up and running. Okay, everyone, I'm going to sign off now. Like I say now in my videos, this is Lorraine from Chatelain Makes, signing off.